What's up, guys? What's up, internet? It's me, Arturo, back again, doing another quick tutorial video. This time it's for Green Lantern. As always, like before, I'll be going into some of his special move attributes, his traits, his super, and a couple of his basic combos. So I hope you guys learned something from this. As always, we'll start by going over his special moves. And so a special move list on the top. We got the rockets, got rocket power, lantern's might, minigun, and the turbine smash. Not a lot to cover. Alright, so his first move I'll go over is projectile. So MK style mode, back forward 1 is his projectile. It goes pretty fast, covers full screen, but it is a high, so you can duck this. That being said, you can do it airborne, which makes it an overhead, which you guys can see. That's pretty good for keeping people in check. I really like this projectile. The EX version of it blows up when you press it, so you can do this on reaction. You can do it early and blow it up there, or you can wait. And you can actually hit confirm that. So I'm going to show you guys how long you can hit confirm, like the explosion. So they can actually get hit in between the first hit and the second hit if they're blocking high and they let go of block for whatever reason. Actually, let me put it on block. Always. Alright, so here I'm gonna meter burn the second hit. See how long I have to wait? It's actually tricky. They block it standing. I wait a really long time and blow it up, or I can blow it up right away. So it's pretty threatening if you block this standing, because you always have to worry about if they explode it a couple of seconds later. But it's no longer an overhead. Like in the older versions, in version 1.0, the explosion would actually be an overhead, so you guys don't have to worry about that anymore. That being said, it is still a very decent move, because if you catch them jumping, you can get a full combo punish off that. Second move I'm going to go into is his Gatling gun. His Gatling gun covers about half the screen, and it's pretty good for zoning. It's pretty good for zoning, keeping them in check. Doesn't necessarily do the best chip, but this is a lot of space control. You can even do it in strings to make it safe, stuff like that. So pretty much you have them in the corner. This is pretty much where you want to be. You're not gonna push them back. Kind of just blow it up. The EX version of it, however, it covers more range. So, oh no, actually no, it doesn't. I have that wrong. It's the meter burn. It's the trait version. So the EX version just like does more swipes with the chain gun. So, and keep in mind you have to be blocking this the whole time. If for whatever reason you let go of block while Green Lantern is doing this, you will get tagged mid chain gun, especially on the EX. So this is actually like especially good in the corner, since this is safe, and yeah. Pretty much safe. So yeah, so that pretty much covers his chain gun. His third move that I want to cover is his force lifts. Alright, his force lift is pretty much the move that makes Green Lantern Green Lantern. It's very similar to Ermac in a lot of ways, although I think it's a lot better. The grab covers like about half the range of the screen, so basically anywhere here, anywhere above his head, it's pretty much within the range of the force lift. It's about like this much. A little bit closer, I guess. Yeah, not that much. The EX or a meter burn version of that move, it launches them up for a combo, so you can actually get whatever you want. You can't get a juggle off that, so this is extremely good space control. Basically, if you're within this range, never jump, because you will always get checked with this every single time. It covers a lot of space, and it's pretty much Green Lantern's best moves. Used for anti-air, you can use it in footsies, you can use it in Fireball Wars to stuff their startup. There's overall like a great move. However, if you block it though, like there is no pushback. So, like I'll show you guys what I mean. there's no pushback. Like, that's one of the changes I added because this move is really good. So there's no pushback. So if he does this too close, you're gonna be able to get a full combo punish, and so does not push away. Fourth move I wanted to cover is his last special move. This is his turbine. Covers a lot of the screen, goes really fast. You can do this in the air as well. I pretty much only use this for Oki or to get from one place to the other. I don't necessarily use this as a move to like for offense because it's not really safe on block, even though it pushes them back a lot. So I pretty much use this when I want to cover the gap quickly, do like a grab or something. The EX version of this, it throws a turbine at them. So, but you have to do it early. And I believe you can't meter burn this in the air. Oh yeah, you can. The timing for this is extremely fast though. So if you don't mash it right away, you will not get out the EX. So it's not one of those moves that you can delay like that. You can delay that move, but you can't really delay the turbine. You have to do it really fast. I mean, a quick example of like you can do like any combo ender, like that for example, and then get right next to them. And then you see how I crossed them up there? It's pretty good. Okay, with that being said, let's get into his super. So his super is another standard anti-air super. Creates a spear around him. If you are near him during that explosion, you will be anti-aired. Like I said, the question of when are you ever going to use your super since his EX moves are so good. But yeah, this is pretty much his anti-air super. If you have it stocked for whatever reason and they're jumping at you for whatever reason, you can just blow them up. His super is pretty good. Alright, now let's cover his traits. So his trait has two unique properties. The first being that his trait does power up his special moves during this time. So I believe Fireball does a little bit more damage. That's 8.80. Normally it does 8%. So special moves do get a damage boost. Not only do they get a damage boost, some moves get more range. So I'm gonna do the Gatling gun traits. Look how far that goes now. Okay, he's getting hit by 70% of the screen range. And when you EX it, obviously it goes hella far. And it does 3% extra, like on EX. Now this, that did, so it says 8% by itself. Does it power up? Yeah, basically all of his special moves power up. His Force Lift as well is the best when you activate the trait, because when you activate it, now normally I have to use EX to get a combo follow-up, but not when you activate traits. As you can see, they're floating slightly off the ground, so you do get a combo opportunity. You can get like a back 1-3 or a 2-2-3 to Force Lift. Yeah, so it allows for combo opportunities. It allows you to save a bar where you normally cannot. Now, another thing about his trait is once you activate it, you can cancel out of it right away. So it allows some interesting combo opportunities. So, for example, if you didn't have meter and you did like a back 1-3, you would have to waste an EX to keep this going. But if you have the trait stocked, you don't want to waste meter, you can do stuff like this. Yeah, so it allows for combo opportunities that you wouldn't have, since you're able to cancel it at any point in the animation.
Beware my power.
As you guys can see, it's pretty useful for combo extension. All right, let's go over some of his main strings real fast. One of his best go-to strings is his back 1-3 because it's a low starter, so you can kind of play footsies with them. Like, he doesn't have like the best back or forward dash, but with him in check, you can kind of play footsies and learn this when you're sleeping, and it allows you for a full combo opportunity.
3 lanterns light.
But it is unsafe on block. There is a gap between the first and the third hit, so if they have like armor or whatever, or they have like a super, they can blow it up. so you have to do stuff like that instead. But even this is not completely safe. Let me think. What else is there? 2-2-3, I guess. Yeah, 2-2-3 is a entirely mid string that's safe on block. You pretty much want to use this. You know they're gonna block, and you want to build meter. So 2-2-3 into Gatling gun is pretty safe, and it is meter positive. You don't want to burn the EX. And it's also pretty good. It's also pretty good in combos as well. Let me think. What else? In the corner, maybe. Sometimes you might want to use forward 2, down 1. It is a mid. It is a mid overhead string. So second hit is overhead. Like I'm sure people can find out some better combos. You have them in the corner. Sometimes you might want to do this just because it's overhead, or if you catch them standing, you go to like a back 1 off base, for example. Just like an example of a frame trap. A couple other of his moves I want to go over. Like his charges are extremely good. His forward 3. His forward 3 is a pretty good move as an instant overhead, so you can kind of jump in and then keep him in check. And overhead, you get a combo off of it. So it's one of the better forward 3s in the game. Back 3 as well covers a lot of range. And of course, you know, kind of like an SF4 focus if you meter burn, so you can kind of mess with people's heads, especially with the forward 3 as an overhead. Takes a hit of armor, they don't want to press anything. All right, that's pretty much it. Let's go over some of his basic combos. As I said before, yeah, like back 1-3 to EX, back 3. Jump 2, crouch 2, 1-3. Now I'll do it again. Back 3, jump 2, down 2, back 1-3. Or you can just do back 1. Like sometimes this is too high. Just do like a back 1 head. Back 3, 2, back 1-3. So that's just an example. Not trying to show you guys max damage combos here. Also, like off a 2-2-3, you get a combo. Back 3, do whatever you want, pretty much. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Like his main combo starters off back 1-3 and 2-2-3. But keep in mind, you're only going to be able to use the trait really when. You're only going to be able to use the trait really in a combo off back 1-3. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys experiment and find out some better combo damage, since he has been nerfed version 1.0 to this patch damage-wise. But that being said, he is still a really solid character. He has great space control, and he has great footsies. He has great whiff punishers. His only downside right now is like some of his strings are a little bit unsafe, and he's kind of too jump heavy. So I think some characters will be able to exploit that, and he has a lack of raw damage. But that being said, he's still a really, really, really solid character. So if guys, I miss anything, let me know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to this channel on YouTube if you like what you see. Thanks, and I hope you guys enjoyed this.